Well, I found my first target, just a piece of a metal bar here. And I am at an old ranch site today. So found a couple things on the surface, a piece of a chisel plow and an old spike. But excited to see what we can find. Well, I just found this item. I have no idea what it is. If it's new or old or what. Okay, I got something big coming out of the hole. What is it? That's pretty heavy. I'm assuming part of a, I don't know, something farm machinery related. Okay. Well, here's the old well for the place. It's really neat. There's no water in the bottom, I don't think. But it's muddy down there. I don't know. What do you see? I'm not getting closer. And then there's some old stuff over here. Old wheel, and it looks like a watering trough. So very neat. The house site is nearby, so let's see what we can find. Well, I found this big old heavy gear. That's cool. I mean, this thing is really heavy. I found this old sickle down about 3 inches. Look at this old horseshoe I just found. Wow. That's an interesting one. And there's something over here, so let me see what that is. Wow, look at this old chain and metal piece. I wonder what this was for, if it was like you pounded it in the ground to hold on to the animal, or if this went to an old wagon. I don't know. Oh, check that out. Ha! That's neat. Wow. And there's some old glass here. That's a real thick one. Well, I found this piece of iron, and maybe it's a piece of an old stove. I don't know. Okay, found a chain link to an old, either cedar, something like that. Well, what is that thing? That is interesting. Well, I found another part of this thing. Still don't know what it is, unless it's a curry comb kind of deal. Well, I found another piece of the chain link for like an old cultivator or something. Well, I got a whole bunch of sickles here from like a hay mower, something like that. Big piece of it. I'll just leave it here. Well, I've got some surface finds here. This is kind of funny. I don't know if that's a bed spring or what. Some neat old glass, and then this thing is pretty long. And this area, the ground has been disturbed quite a bit. So some of the stuff is probably buried, but I see some old leather right there. Let's check that out. Right, here's the old leather, horse tack leather with the rivets still in it. And there's other old pieces of metal here. There's a fence staple, some glass, and quite a few surface finds around here, I noticed. Oh, I'll leave that there. That's probably some more of that. Some more old glass. I got a piece of a big old ring here. Broken. Well, I was cleaning out the dirt in this thing, and it smells like oil. So, something that had grease or oil inside. Well, I got part of a horse bit down about 3 inches. Well, I finally found an old square nail on the surface, and a neat piece of old purple glass. So that's prior to 1915. Really thick. I found a piece of coal sitting here on the surface. So I think I'm at the home site. It's just that it's been very disturbed here, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to find. But let's look around. Well, I found another piece too. Maybe, I don't know if it's the same horse bit or what. That's cool. Wow, check this out, you guys. Must be some kind of handle or lever. There's something on the surface. And there's some stuff over here on the surface. Lots of metal right here. Looks like Mr. Badger didn't want to dig into all this stuff. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Interesting. And there's some in here, I think. Well, here's something interesting. Well, I got another one of these green horse tack rivet. It's a washer. I got part of this piece that hooks up the horse team to the wagon. This is the second one of these I've found. Looks exactly like the other one, the other gear. Well, here's another mystery piece. Okay, I think I just found a pocket watch. I'm going to clean this up and see if that's what it is. Yay! I almost didn't dig this signal. Well, I'm pretty sure this is part of a pocket watch. It has these two holes. It looks like it has a hole here. There's nothing inside it. It rang up in the 50s on the AT Pro. So, yeah, I think it's part of a pocket watch. Okay, I got an 85 signal on the AT Pro. Let's see if there's anything good. Oh, what's this? No. It's an old lid. Maybe it's part of that watch. Let me just check it. Well, this is what it looks like. This metal is very light, but so is this. It's not real heavy. The outside is a little bit. So it could be a cover, but I don't see any hinges anywhere. But I guess they could have fallen off. I don't know. About the same size and in the same area. What do you guys think? Well, there you go. 5-gallon bucket lid. Another piece of horse tack right here on the surface. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Didn't find much, but I'm gonna be hunting back up towards the pickup, so maybe I'll find something on the way up there. But lots of interesting stuff, but just would have liked to find some more household items, personal things. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and if I'm able, and detect the other side of this site. So we'll see what we find next time. All right, I got a 55 signal, which is a nickel signal, so that's what I'm hoping for. Let's see. Nope. Well, what is this? Okay, I'm thinking it must be some melted lead. Why? I'm gonna have to look at this closer. I have to see if it's modern or not. Okay, well, that's my first signal of the day. And I'm back out here to the old ranch site that my friends were so nice to let me come out to do. So I'm not going to show any land features for this area. Having a good time. Hopefully we'll find some treasures today. I just found some old iron. Sounded halfway decent signal. Well, got some old farm machinery here. Look at that. Cool. There's a number. I think it says 845. All right. Yeah, it was a big iron signal, not too deep, so I dug it up. Well, I got an old can here. Haven't found any of those, actually. Found my first sickle of the day. Well, I just found this old ring, probably some kind of horse tack related. Okay, I got an 80 signal here, so let's see if there's anything good. That's pretty loud. I bet it's big iron again. We'll see. My word. It's just garbage. Look at that. Bazinga. Okay, I just dug up this nut, but it's a kind of a weird one, so I'm going to go clean it off and see if I see anything on it. Well, there's a surface find. A big metal pole. It goes down to about here. Well, this was pretty close to the surface. Just dug it up. Not sure what that was for. Well, this is on the surface. I think this is just a piece off a fencing spool. Well, I found this item. Not sure what it is. I'll clean it up and see what it is. Yeah, so it's an interesting piece of old iron. Well, I just dug this thing up. I have no idea what it is. Let me see what it rings up here. Oh, it rings up iron. It didn't ring up iron when I went over it because it's kind of circular. Well, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed my time there. I got that permission from some friends of the family. I was hoping to find some neat old stuff. You know, found a few things, but the area of the home site and the barn and everything had been really like bulldozed and made into, you know, buried a lot of stuff. So it's there, but it's buried under big giant heaps of dirt. But thankful to have the chance to look. And there's still parts I didn't get to, but maybe in the future, I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Oh, and that old horseshoe. I've never found one that skinny before. And if any of you know, like, is it older than the usual thick ones, or is it just used for something else? Please let me know. Thank you so much.